Hello fellow Dollar Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this time we're playing a 2v2 again. I'm with Falcon playing me as the Tomb Kings, Falcon as the High Elves, and we're up against the Greenskins and the V.Coast. I really hate the V.Coast, like I can't see them. I don't want to see them anymore in this game. Like they're an OP faction, everybody knows that, everybody gets to play it just because it's, well, pretty much a standard way to win, especially if you're a good player. It's just, you can't do anything about it. So yeah, I just hate it. And if you guys noticed, I haven't played except a campaign. I haven't played a single match with the V.Coast because of that. Because until they get nerfed, I'm not gonna play with them. So yeah, anyway, for our forces, I'm playing as the Tomb Kings. As I said, we got a front line of skeleton warriors along with some Nehekara warriors in the back, 4 of them. 5 of them actually, yep. We get some 3 Ushabti with 2 Necrotechs in order to get the buffs from what is it? Yeah, the plus 10 armor and missile resistance, and also the armor piercing damage and melee attack. This is the whole reason. What else do I have? And I think I chose, yeah, we get I get 2 scorpions because it's the way to win, end of story. And also, where's my leadership? Oh, there he is. I got Grand Hierophant Katep on a chariot, and the reason I do this is people don't seem to know it, and actually I didn't. Falcon told me, like, look at how much armor Katep has on his chariot, because the problem with Katep is he's a good mage, but he gets sniped out, either it's melee or missile, because of his armor. He's just so squishy, he dies almost instantly. If he's on his horse, he's got like 30 armor or something, I don't remember, and on his Roomba, on his DJ chair, he also got like really low armor, but on the chariot he's been buffed, like he's got 95 armor or something. I don't know if he's been buffed or something, that's what I mean. So yeah, he's quite a nice choice to bring him on a chariot, because he's got anti-infantry and he can do some work on melee as well, and you don't have to babysit him so much. Well, you do, he's on a chariot. Chariots always need to be babysitted, but yeah, you get what I mean. So some Sandstorm over here, Arcane Conduit, Nero's Incantation of Protection, and just Jaff's Incantation of Cursed Blaze. And the reason for this is because I needed cheap spells in order to get the lit stuff as much as possible. So I'm just gonna keep spamming the attacks, just being a nuisance to the Greenskins and their WAG, and also the V.Coast with their magic. So yeah, that's the plan here, just disrupt the enemy magic as much as possible. Excuse me. For Falcon, we get 4 spirits guarding his 1, 2, 3, 4 archers of Sisters of Avalon, and as you can see, yeah, we were a little bit overzealous on that, because when you bring so many goddamn good units against factions that have cannons and actually good at them, that's gonna be the result. Just Sisters of Avalon taking huge damage, as you can see here. For his backline, he's got 1, 2 Dragon Princes along with a Silver Helm, and for his leadership he's got a Lariel with pretty much all the heals, I think. Also the Banishment and Fast Protection along with, yeah, Staff of Avalon and Star of Avalon. So yeah, let's see our opponents now. A front line of just cheap zombies. He's got a Carronade over here. He's got the some handguns in the back, some more polearms. He's got the Bloody River deck guard back here, as you can see, which is the Regiment of Renown, quite a tough one. And Queen Bess, which is gonna be quite a formidable foe, at least until it's shut down. He also got a Gunnery White to keep the ammunition going for this thing. And for his leadership, he's got Count Noctilus on his Necrofex Colossus with Invocation of Nehek and Drowned Dead, along with, where's the extra thingy? Oh, he doesn't have it, the extra summoning ability. For the Greenskins, we got the Crimson Killers along with some Orc Boar Boys over here. Orc Warboss on a mount, really? I thought that was Azag. Also a Giant along with a Goblin Big Boss, a front line of Goblins along with some Orc Boar Boy Biggins over here, and the Broken Task Mob, and also some Orc Biggins with some Black Orcs into the middle. So yeah, this is it. So immediately we're gonna start advancing forward, because yeah, these cannons will just tear us apart in just a few seconds, especially the sisters. Fortunately, he changes his shots, so he didn't target the sisters of Avalon this time, and that's because Falcon is just micromanaging them, just trying to avoid the shots. So yeah, he's just gonna start opening fire into something else. Hopefully, as you can see, it's something like Skeleton Warriors. So he's not paying attention on what exactly the Queen Bess is shooting at the moment. Katep was being targeted by freaking Noctilus into the face, and yeah, he's down to 50% health. Fortunately, Alariel is gonna drop an Elf Blood, so he's gonna heal a little bit, and soon the frontline engagement is gonna begin. So we decided with Falcon to drop really hard on the V.Coast player and just perform a defensive line over here against the Greenskins. I think right about now I'm just gonna drop a spell, just a random one, so I can stop the WAG from happening, and hopefully, if we're lucky enough, we're gonna get it on a 1 minute cooldown, because he was probably gonna cast it at the same time. So yeah, Katep has already casted the spell. I think I just casted it at random, I didn't even look, I just gave it to whatever. Okay, yeah, there it is. And here comes the debuff, so if the opponent wants to drop the WAG, it's not gonna be happening anytime soon. The Sisters of Avalon are gonna get immediately on the Queen Bess, and they're just gonna start tearing it down within seconds. And they don't even have to finish the crew. Queen Bess is dead, and he died quite easily, to be honest. So the front line is underway. Some deck gunners, which I completely missed here, deck droppers with handguns, are gonna opening fire into our back line, but hopefully Falcon is gonna notice them soon. Just change the shot, swap the Sisters to shoot at them. And yeah, a big engagement going down against the Greenskins over here, which haven't popped the WAG yet. And if I remember correctly, they will not be able to cast it throughout the whole game, because look at that, I timed it perfectly. Like 15 seconds ago I dropped the spell to add the lit staff effect. After 5 seconds I drop another one. So yeah, the lit stuff is going on yet again, and probably the WAG is all again on cooldown. Dragon Prince over here is gonna be cleaning the chaff. Sisters are gonna be trying to get back because it's only spears. Over here, Katep is breaking through, and with his chariot, as you can see, he's gonna be doing some work along with the Tomb Scorpions. Noctilus is targeted really hard by the Sisters of Avalon, and he's gonna go down quite fast at that. If he tries to escape, I'm just gonna stop him from running with the Tomb Scorpion, but I don't think he's gonna try to do that. And there we go. So I think I have a lot of troops over here fighting the Bloody River, which was kind of a mistake, because Falcon needs my help on this side. But I'm just trying to get through to the back line, just finishing the Carronade and the handguns and the gunnery white at the moment. These guys will just break through anytime soon. The Necrotechs, I just completely forgot them in the back. Quite a stupid gameplay from me over there, because they needed the buffs for the Ushabti, but soon I'm gonna get them. Finally, Falcon starts to shoot these freaking handguns from with deck droppers, so they will go down and stop just festering us. Alariel, although, just gets a beating from the Orc Warboss on a flying mount, and she's gonna run away, and probably he's gonna chase him off the field, which is yeah, a good choice. Balance of power against our favor at the moment, because the Greenskins are storming in, but the WAG has not still happened, which was our intention. I'm gonna get the Ushabti summon over here just to pin down the giant and the rest of the boys while I finish up the back line back here. This Ushabti just standing at the moment, but yeah, I'm just gonna send them up to the handguns right about now. The front line for our opponent is starting to melt over here, so soon even these cheap skeletons and Nehekara warriors will get into the back line. Alariel has managed to come back, which was a big deal, and she's gonna just heal up her way up from over there. Sisters of Avalon getting some good hits. Okay, they weren't actually aiming for the Orc Warboss, they were actually aiming for the deck droppers, so that's why they didn't do any damage. Now that they will, they're gonna do some work, although I really think that he should have started shooting that giant a lot earlier. Right now I have to get my Tomb Scorpions, another spell going off. Just look at the debuff on the whole of the enemy army. The WAG has not been popped. I don't think that any magic has been popped, to be honest. Katep is just a freaking powerhouse. I really like him. Alariel is gonna try to get to her Dragon Princess in order to be saved from the Orc Warboss. which is always a good deal. These guys might be spearmen, but they don't have any actual bonus against spearmen, so the Dragon Princes will be able to chop them down quite easily. Sisters of Slaughter just getting caught over here against some cheap orc biggins, but yeah, they will manage to overcome that. Crimson Killers up to 87 kills, just doing some work over here. The Summon of Sapti and the standard ones are still keeping the dragon occupied. And yeah, Katep just doing his things over here with the chariot, which is he's up to 61 kills. Okay, there was a dead Noctilus over here, which well, it's not good because we can't get through to that. And I was like, why the hell can I not move? What's going on? And as soon as he vanished, oh, he didn't. It's just the camera effect. Yeah, he will manage to get through. And now I'm just gonna send him after the Gunnery White, who's been shooting me throughout the freaking whole game. And finally the balance of power just came back to our favor. The Caronade has been shut down by the Skeleton Warriors over here. Nahikara Warriors fighting off some pole arms and these guys as well. So the fight is going well. Gonna try to run away from the Bloody River Depth Guard over here with Usapti. Just send them after somewhere else and send the Skeleton Warriors to fight off these guys. And Katep is just cycle charging the Gunnery White over here. The Tomb Scorpions, I think I'm gonna target them, I'm gonna send them after the Giant, but before I do that, the Giant is gonna turn around and start beating the shit out of this Tomb Scorpion. So the Orc Warboss tried to get a Lariel and he got pinned down by the Dragon Princes, so these guys will be able to finish him off quite fast. Sisters of Avalon just completely tearing down that Giant, but before he goes down, he's gonna do some work against my Tomb Scorpion. And the other one is fighting the Goblin Big Boss. Another debuff is going down. Like no WAG throughout this whole game. Our opponents weren't able to pop the WAG because I was really happy about that, because I knew that I timed all of my spells correctly in terms of time. Goblin Big Boss is gonna try to get a hit on Katep over here, but look at that. If he was on a horse or on foot, he would be just taken down, but right now he is able to withstand that kind of effect. Although he's not still a great fighter, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to get him away, just get to my Tomb Scorpion, and from here on these guys will be able to just tear him down. The Giant has been shattered by the sheer firepower, and the whole army is gonna do just that. Alariel dropped a heal for me over there, but I noticed that we already won, so I was like, okay, we don't need to heal. So yeah, that was it. Quite a fun match, and what I loved about this game was the complete shutdown of the enemy magic and the WAG. No WAG popped. Like that's a big win. I'm really sorry to my enemy, to my opponent, because it's really obnoxious when Katep does that, when the WAG is not able to pop. It's just freaking irritating, and that's why I love it, because it happened to me. So yeah, our army did quite well. I got a huge beating. Falcon did too, but those sisters just really pulled some work. It was just down to getting really fast to the Queen Bess and shutting her down, and just protecting the flank from the Greenskins. The Vampire Coast did quite well. I mean, what can you say? The Vampire Coast is just whatever you bring, it's still gonna do well. Whatever. And for the Greenskin army, I really didn't like his army. Like, I don't know, I would possibly go with something different, but well, whatever a guy likes. Yes, so yeah, that was it for this matchup, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. Yeah, bye bye.